So this is a weekend. Uh, whenever you'll be watching it, there will be a weekend coming whenever it is. Maybe 2-3 days.
मैं सुना हर हफ्ते आता है.
Really? So अभी ये बोलना है कि नहीं, you should watch something like an Office is maybe a too cliched thing. But ठीक है, if the people who don't have not watched it, हाँ बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है, and maybe then first time viewing, I envy them because the first time देख रहे हैं वो चीज़ें, I envy them. So
Absolutely.
I had this thought. I mean, if you think about the TV universe for 80s and 90s and everything, I love Simpsons basically. Simpsons is something that is very close to me. I know abhi filhal the quality has gone down, but obviously what can you
Has
expect
it?
for
मतलब मैं
something
latest देखा नहीं हूँ. Has it gone down?
from their level?
And why do you think it is? Because the writers have changed.
And it's a 30-year thing, and the sensibilities of the audience.
और Homer Simpson finally बुढ़ा हो रहा है.
हाँ.
बात बड़ा होके जॉब करने चले गया होगा.
And this Homer stopped strangling Bart. The sensibilities have changed, and then people
the wokeness has arrived.
That thing that started doing things differently. Just still, it's not that funny as it was, but it's still pretty damn funny. However, I have this theory about Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson, मेरे लिए पूरा TV universe में, I'm talking about the sitcoms and the TV establishment, is a very unique and one of the best characters of all time.
Okay.
Basically, because Homer Simpson comes out like a jerk. हमेशा he's selfish, he's self-centered. लेकिन it's balanced in a way जहाँ पे he cares about his family genuinely. Like we were talking about emotions in a show. It's not forced when you see some episodes जहाँ पे वो अपनी family के लिए बहुत कुछ कर रहा है, अपने बच्चों को बचाने के लिए बहुत कुछ कर रहा है. And he's going the extra mile. Somewhere they balance the goodness with the craziness. And somewhere they create a template for a character. जो I think बहुत लोग वो template को remake करने की कोशिश की. However, the Simpsons का जो है, things like I love the connection between Simpsons and The Office.
Oh, okay.
Because the character of Michael Scott, the balance of Michael Scott reminds me of Homer Simpson so much, and not just that, because they give that homage to Homer Simpson in every episode. Like Homer Simpson,
Yes,
the
yes,
doll
yes,
रखा हुआ है,
absolutely. There are Easter eggs all
Yeah.
over.
There's
Simpson Easter eggs.
Yeah, because this balance of weirdity and something that you can connect to, relate to, is totally unique. And I think Homer Simpson के बाद में, I think Michael Scott has been the closest to that balance of character. What do you think about that?
So I like Simpsons, but did not go as deep into analyzing as you have done. So this is new information for me, which is great. But obviously, I have done my own, not research, but my own, passionate following of Michael Scott as a character and also Steve Carell as an actor. So I do understand that yes, with Steve Carell there are shades of Homer Simpson, because he's not trying to be stupid. He is what he is, but in that particular knowledge of his world, he tries to do something which people might not appreciate at times, but उसके हिसाब से वो जो कर रहा है वो सही है. वो खामखागा, he's not an evil person per se, and neither is the character Homer Simpson. But since we're talking about Michael Scott and what I think about Office is, it's definitely one of the funniest in the last, I don't know how many years, or let's say after Seinfeld. Let's talk about pre and post Seinfeld era of television. So I think that is the one that is with me. Office is something I watch. It's like Psych, we were talking about. Psych तो इतना ज़्यादा आया नहीं, अभी आया है. But Office, which was anyways available everywhere, Amazon and Netflix. Actually, Office हर जगह है यार, वो भी एक अजीब बात है. Amazon पे है, Netflix पे है, Jio Cinema पे है. I don't know, but it's everywhere.
And it has different versions. India maybe Hotstar tried to make a version of Office, which was, I don't know if it's required, because they tried to make a version of Everybody Loves Raymond, which again, is it required? I mean, how unrelatable is Everybody
they
Loves
have to
Raymond?
understand one thing, that the Indian version of Office is The Office.
Yeah.
Okay, for us,
how is it
that is the Indian version. For us, the Indian version of Michael Scott is Michael Scott. you cannot just go and. I know why they tried, because obviously Office US is also a version of Office UK, but that happens once in 100 years that you actually surpass the original. And obviously when the originals were on board, Ricky was on board when they were making the Office US. I don't know if in casting or something, but he was also on board in renaming the characters. That's why Tim and Jim. All these.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's how UK was involved. The UK team was involved, and Steve Carell, as you know, obviously there were you should see that episode. I know you might have seen the audition tape of how people were auditioning
Yes,
for
I
the
have
role of
seen.
Michael Scott and everything. And you would be surprised the people who came to audition for Michael Scott, and none of them are bad actors.
Famously, the Better Call Saul guy.
Better Call Saul, Bob was there.
Bob Ondrick.
And that is why in season 6 or 7 they gave him a separate office in New York where Pam goes for an
Yes.
internship. So Michael Scott's character is, I think, if you name characters, and there was again a study which showed that the top 20 or the top 10 characters of TV shows, including Michael Scott, including Harvey Specter, not just sitcoms, just generally. Like for example, Barney Stinson was also on the list. And work on him now, Walter White, Breaking Bad, Walter White, right?
Walter White.
Yeah. Number 1 was Michael Scott. Because the writing of the show, the performance of Michael Scott, that was so relatable, and so genuine. But that is why it's so popular in the reruns.